is Thursday today. In a little bit of a rush this morning because I've got a chiropractor's appointment first. That's at 7:15. It's like 10 to now, so should have enough time to get there. Going to get that done. I'm only sort of in there for about 20 to 25 minutes now because I've been going for so long, so it's just in, get treated, out, which is quite nice. And I've got my 30 minutes of cardio, which I'm going to head down to Pure Gym and do, just get it out of the way for today, and then I can get on with the day. Client check-ins, I've got a client at the gym, and then we're doing a push session. And today's push session is being filmed by Olly again, so we are going to be getting a lot more regular content with Olly in over the coming months, which is exciting. We're going to be breaking down the full push session because I know that I think that's the only session that's not been on the channel yet. So we're going to break down the full push session, all the exercises, why I'm doing it, how I like to do it. So that will be really, really good. Got my 15 grams of glutamine, 5 grams of creatine. I put a little bit of cordial in that because I'm a bit bored of the flavours, so I put the Vimto cordial in that, and then I drink that during my fasted cardio. And I've got a black coffee for on the way down to the chiropractor in the gym, just because I need waking up before cardio. So let's get to the chiropractors now and get this day started. What is with this fucking British weather? I swear, like 2 days ago, it was so nice outside, and now it's fucking pissing it down all day. That is literally British weather for you. Just got to the chiropractors now. Gonna head in, get adjusted, and then I can get on with my morning cardio. Definitely feeling like I need adjusting at the minute. I've gone like 2 weeks without seeing him now, and this is like the longest I've gone without it since I started, and I can definitely notice it. My neck feels tight, my upper back feels tight. I'm sort of like clicking and clunking more than I have before, so that to me is signs that I need adjusting. So let's go and get it done. Cardio done for the day, chiropractor's done as well. So had a really good appointment with the Edge doc. Feel a hell of a lot better now. It even just made cardio feel better. 30 minutes literally felt a breeze. After how difficult I found cardio at the start of prep, I can't believe that 30 and 40 minutes a day at the minute is literally a breeze. So as we continue to increase it and get physically fitter, cardio is becoming easier, and it's actually quite a nice feeling as well. So I'm going to go home now, crack on with some work, then I've got some clients, a haircut, and then a push session. Standard meal 1 is going in: 2 eggs, 2 pieces of toast, and a handful of spinach. So just had my haircut. It was a very long overdue haircut, so glad to get that done. Always feel a hell of a lot better when I've had a fresh haircut. So got that done, just pulled up to Starbucks now. I'm going to go in, get a coffee, get some work done, and then be heading back to the gym in about an hour and a half to get our push session in. Just back at the gym now, just got some pre-workout out of the vending machine for today, ABE. This is the fruit burst flavour, it's my favourite flavour. Tried all the flavours since being on prep. Anything new is quite nice. So yeah, gonna get this taken, gonna get my logbook written up, and then just waiting on Olly to turn up and we will get this push session going. We're going to be starting with an incline hammer press. We've got 2 working sets, one in the 6 to 10 rep range and then one in the 10 to 12. So we'll get over there now, get warmed up and get working.
hit now. I've mainly noticed it as I've started to get visibly leaner.
Yeah.
So as my body started changing from that point of view,
Yeah.
I've noticed strength sort of decline, especially in my pushing movements. But I know that pushing movements, the strength of pushing movements correlates quite strongly to body weight and how heavy you are.
Yeah.
So as I get lighter and lighter and lighter,
It's kind of expected.
it's just expected. I'm going to be less stable in the movement. Everything's going to feel heavy pushing back on me. So I'm going to take a hit from that perspective. So next we've got a decline barbell press. We've got 2 sets, again, top set in the 8 to 10 rep range, and then a back off set in the 12 to 15.
That's set of 12.
Yeah, set of 12, back off set of 12. Just taking a hit, I think I got 13 on that last time, so down a rep, but again, expecting, as long as I'm taking sets to failure, I don't really mind. Barbell, decline done. Got a low incline dumbbell fly now.
Okay.
So again, split rep range, first set 8 to 10, second set 10 to 15. Go heavier in the first set. And then back off set, I like to throw like a little bit of a pause in on the back off set on this one, just to really feel it. So when I'm in the stretch position in the hold, I like to put a bit of a pause in, emphasise it on the back off set, just so I'm really feeling the stretch and just getting the most out of the movement, to be honest.
You are Sanchez right now in this feel that
So we've got seated sideways rest pause now. So with a rest pause, we shoot for 12 reps on a working set, then we'll rest for about 10 seconds, and then using the same weight, we'll just go to complete failure. Hit failure, rest for 10 seconds again, and then we'll go to failure again. Normally the rep scheme I like to aim for is like 12, 8, 5. But essentially the 8 and 5 are just failure. If I can keep going past that number, then I will. Last 3 days I've had 150 grams of extra carbs a day, so I guess it's like a bit of a refeed. We call it a top up, so Josh is topping me up with carbs. I can definitely feel it in today's session. I just feel a lot fuller, I feel stronger, more energetic. I've just felt less like I've been on prep over the last few days, so not dragging my legs around as much, so they're doing their job. But it's not something that we're going to prolong, like overly prolong. It's more so a case of topping back up the carbs, getting training performance where back it needs to be, and then getting back into the hole, digging for fat loss again, and working on condition. So moving on to a hammer shoulder press now. With shoulder movements, I always like to do a side raise before I do a direct press, just because I feel like I'm getting my shoulders warm, I feel like I'm getting blood in them, I feel like I get a better range of motion when I do move into my press. So I'll always go side raise first, no matter where it is in the session, and I'll always get my press in after that. Frustrating more than anything when you're not matching at least or progressing your lifts. Like that rep then, I'd have gone into that normally thinking that I had it, I'd have got the rep, but again, like I said before, when you're in a deficit you need to sort of not expect regression, but anticipate it. And then the best thing to do is work as hard as you can, take the sets to failure, fully stimulate the muscle, and there's not much more you can do than that. With these, I'd normally use cuffs that go around my wrist, but I've forgotten, so can't use them today. But the best thing and the thing that I like the most about this movement is, with it being seated, you can't really use any momentum, so you're having to use your delts to actually move the weight. So it's quite a humbling movement. It's not one that you can exactly go very heavy on, but like I said, the stimulus and the connection that I get in these is more than worth, like, sort of setting the ego back a little bit and understanding that the movement's good for you no matter what you can lift. So now we've got dumbbell floor press. So this is quite new for me. I've only done like 3 or 4 rotations of this. I anticipated to be able to do more than I could to begin with, but because it's a new movement, I'm actually seeing progression still in it. So it's quite nice to have a movement where I know that I can go in, fight for progression, and I'm actually going to get somewhere with it. By this point in the session, just start to fatigue a little bit. Got 3 movements left now, so normally by this point it's just a case of getting your head down, getting the, like, it's a logbook thing now. I just, no matter how fatigued I am, no matter how I'm feeling, I look at my logbook, I know what I need to do, grit my teeth and get it done. So we've got crossbody tricep extensions now, so with the cables, crossbody, 3 sets of this, so triceps in a minute are getting a little bit more volume than usual. So we've got 5 working sets of triceps today, 3 sets of this, and we've got 1 more exercise after this. So the last movement for today is a seated overhead cable extension. Again, 2 sets on this, 2 sets of 10 to 15. All I'm doing here is just trying to make sure that I'm not using any momentum or any swing or anything like that in the movement. As you'll see, I try and keep my elbow really, really fixed above my head and just use my tricep to initiate the movement. Again, progression on this would be nice, yes. In a deficit, am I going to see it every week? No, absolutely not. So the main thing that I'm looking for here is full connection, full stimulation in the muscle. Moving around different gyms. I'm trying to go to a few different gyms at the minute from a motivation standpoint, just because I do my cardio here, I do my weights here, I do my clients here, so it's all good. I love this gym, but it's nice to get about to different gyms every now and again. I definitely try and stick to at least the similar structure to my program in terms of reps, sets, specific like pressing movements and pulling movements where they're supposed to be, but I will use a couple of different movements. The reason I try and stick to it so closely is because this deep into prep, my body's very susceptible to new stimulus, so I don't want to sort of risk injury or risk having DOMs for too long by doing something different when my body's quite vulnerable to that kind of thing. When you go to a new gym, when I was in the off season and I'd go to a new gym, I just saw it as an opportunity to play with some new kit. I'd take sets to failure, I'd do a hell of a lot more sets than I was used to, just because I could. So in the off season, I love going to a new gym, burying myself in a session. Yeah, you know about it for a few days after, but you're eating enough food to sort of merit the recovery being quick enough to get back to your sessions when you need to. motivation when I'm training and to sort of tick all my boxes, motivation's high, it always will be. I'll never leave a box unticked when it comes to cardio, steps, supplements, anything like that. It's just energy levels are low more than anything. It's not motivation that's low, it's energy levels that are low. I think even when you're on prep, even when you're sort of quiet and you like keeping yourself to yourself, don't want to talk to people, stuff like that, it doesn't mean you're not motivated, it just means that you're kind of using that energy elsewhere, i.e. like when you're training, when you're doing your cardio, that kind of thing. Job done. Session done. Managed to maintain the majority of my lifts, progress a few. Couple of lifts, the bigger movements towards the start of the session, they've taken a hit by a couple of reps, but it's nothing that I'm not sort of anticipating towards getting deeper into prep, so I'm okay with it.
We brought out with another beauty. This is
So that is a wrap on that push session. Thank you very much to Ollie for coming down and getting that filmed for us. We are going to be doing a lot more work together in the coming weeks leading up to show day, so that should be really good from a content point of view. Really good session. I could definitely feel the additional carbs throughout the session. Felt like I looked better, felt like I trained better, had more energy, I wasn't dragging my legs around. So yeah, all in all, really good session. I'm gonna head home now, get my post-workout meal in. 175 grams of Cocoa Pops, because obviously I've got the additional carbs today, so that's gonna be nice. I'm gonna leave the video there just because all I'm doing for the rest of tonight is eating my meals and getting some work done, so not really a lot else to go over. Hope you enjoyed this style of video with the informative workout. Let me know if you've got any questions down in the comments, and I will see you all in the next one.